Okay, so everyone, we are going to discuss previous year paper today. It's April 2023 paper. Yesterday we discussed December 2023 paper. I hope my screen is visible. It's visible, right?
Yes, Amit, it's visible.
Yeah, nice. And you guys can open your mic. We can discuss this stuff. Okay. So this is a paper 30 April 2023. Let me check. Yes. Okay, now we can discuss. Yesterday we discussed very latest paper, and there is a significant change in pattern of question paper. Yesterday it was only 21 questions, mm, which were quite highly conceptualized question. This time it is only 62. So yeah, comparatively, you guys can say this is tough for a lot of questions, but these questions are mostly theoretical. So if you know the answer, you know the answer. Okay. Okay. So I hope you guys gonna give me answer. No need to raise your hand or something. If you wanna ask something, you just open your mic and ask. No,
I was just asking how many papers have we discussed as of yet?
only one, only one, and it is already recorded, so you can find this recording on YouTube channel.
Okay, only one December 23, right? And today we are doing April 23.
Yes, yes. Okay, so let's do it. Question one. This is quite long question paper, 62 questions, 61 questions. So I'm gonna go a little bit faster. Okay, okay. Data consists of geographic, demographic information about country and their respective GDP. Okay, so those so the important thing I know it is something about geographical information, and we know which type of library we use for geographical information: QGIS or Folium, nominative, these type of. You would like to visualize this data. Okay, we are talking about visualization. So we know we use Power BI or Tableau for visualization, and we want to study the relationship between countries and location and GDP. We use Power BI, but we also want to generate the summary of data. Okay, choose the most suitable answer. So since we need to read the options, so let's read the option. We are using Power BI for visualization. Now we want to generate the summary. So let's see what are these options. Okay, okay. I am repeating this thing again and again. TDS we study lots of tool, and most of the time we just study about their introduction. Okay, we are not very much familiar with the tool. So what is the correct approach? Correct approach is elimination method. Maybe you cannot pinpoint the right option, but you can eliminate the wrong option. Okay, okay. So let's read the first one. The summary can be generated using Quill. This is correct. We can generate a summary with Quill, but the problem is Quill is not an extension of Power BI. Quill is an extension of which thing? Which tool? Come on, man.
W, sir.
W. And no need to call me sir. I am also a student just like you. So Amit is fine. Yeah. So we can generate summary using Quill, and Quill is a extension of W. So this statement is wrong. Okay. Quill can also be used for visualization. This is wrong because we can generate summary with Quill. Power BI does not support generation of summary. This is wrong because with the help of Power BI, we can create summary and very good visualization. Okay. So yeah, since all the three statement is wrong, so last one is correct. Is it clear? So that's how you can eliminate stuff. Okay. Okay. Your project required you to study. Okay. If someone is not able to understand something, if you have any doubt, you guys can always open your mic and ask me. Your project requires you to study the district and their respective health indicator. Okay. Once again, we'll study the district, which means which type of data is this?
Again,
Generally,
geographic.
Geographical.
nice. And when we have geographical data, we generally use QGIS. So let's see. We have district. Districts have boundary, and every district has some number of health indicator. You have a shapefile. Okay, now it is clear. When we have shapefile, which tool we use?
Uses.
QGIS. You guys remember shapefile? It is something week 2 or week 3 content. Okay. Okay, so the target is to identify district with high level of health indicator, but we already know this is about QGIS. Let's read the options. QGIS can be used to create shapefile for district. Yeah, correct. While QGIS can be used to create shapefile, it cannot use to identify the district with high level of indicator. This is wrong. This is of course wrong. Because once we have a shapefile, and if there are some numbers inside the shapefile, we can assign some color to those numbers, or we can create bar chart, and we can do all this stuff inside QGIS. QGIS cannot meet. Okay, you guys know the idea. Okay, who's gonna give me the answer? What are the two output provided by Excel Azure machine learning? Two output of Excel Azure. This is a very common question. I need answer from your side.
Code
Sentiment
The
analysis.
and
sentiment
sentiment.
analysis,
Okay, okay, quite a knowledgeable people we have.
polarity score,
Okay, I
polarity.
don't know who you are, but you are wrong. No polarity score. Give yourself some punishment. Other someone other, someone more. Hey, why so silent? Okay, some male voice who was speaking a little bit earlier. Okay.
Manish.
Yeah, Manish. So what's your answer?
Sentiment analysis.
Sentiment analysis is a category, and
Hmm.
is kind of technique in machine learning. And Excel Azure ML is just a tool which can perform sentiment analysis.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys are quite confused here. Let me explain it again because I think this is quite important. See, there are a lot of techniques, lots of techniques, and sentiment analysis is one of those techniques. Okay, so what is sentiment analysis? If I'm gonna say something, if I'm gonna say sun is a star, no sentiment here because it is a fact. So we have something called fact, no sentiment here. And if I'm gonna say I hate sun, there are some fact. Okay, this is my view, this is my opinion. Okay, so for the sentiment analysis, we use two tools. One tool inside Python, which is called text block. Okay, second cool tool in Excel, which is called Azure ML. Okay, inside text block, there are two parameters. Inside Azure ML, there are two parameters. Let's talk about Azure ML. Inside Azure ML, there are two parameters. One is sentiment. Second thing is score. When you ask Azure ML to analyze any sentence, it will give you sentiment. Either it's positive or it's negative, or maybe it's neutral. Okay. Now the question is, what is the score? If it is positive, then what is the score? If it is negative, then what is the score? So the thing is, sentiment score in Azure ML lies between 0 to 1, both values included. If it is 0 to zero point 0.5, then it's negative. If it is zero point 0.5 to 1, then it is positive. Zero point 0.5 we generally consider it as a neutral. Is it clear? I need one or two, three. Yes. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yes.
Nice, nice. When we talk about text block, which is a Python library, which is open source. So here we have two things. One is about subjectivity, and second thing about polarity. What is the meaning of subjectivity? Subjectivity lies between 0 to 1, which means if your sentence has subjectivity score of 0, then it's a fact. And if it's 1, then it's opinion or view. Okay. And there is no such thing as zero point 0.5. So either it's subjectivity,
So what if it is one then?
if it is 1, then it is opinion. Okay. Okay. So now we have polarity. Polarity lies from -1 to 1. If it is -1, then it has a very negative sentiment. 0 means neutral and 1 means positive sentiment. Okay. I hope it is clear. If it is not clear, just Google it, search it, read about it, and ask me the question in the next session. Now, who's going to give me the answer?
So for Excel, it is sentiment and score.
Cool. It is sentiment and score because it is Azure ML. Okay. Okay, dataset
And
consists
so
of,
if it was Python, then it would be subjectivity and polarity
yeah,
scores.
nice. If dataset consists of year, annual cotton production, annual rainfall, load, interest rate, fuel price, you would like to compute the correlation. Okay, here we have correlation. Okay, nice. Between annual cotton production and other variable. Uh, which is the most suitable option? Okay, so who's going to give me the answer? I have lots of variable and one target. My target is annual cotton production, and there are some variable like the annual rainfall, loan interest, fuel price, and we know all these three variables more or less affect this annual cotton production. Okay, so if I want to analyze all this stuff, what can I do? Correlation coefficient, nice. I can do
So
it
we
either
can
in,
use the data analysis toolpath from Excel,
yeah, we can use data
and,
analysis toolpath
and
from Excel.
we can use the correlation measure there.
Yeah. Okay, so you guys know the idea. Let's look at the options. Excel cannot be used. This is wrong because someone just said that we use Excel and we can use that analysis toolpath. Okay, so first option
Use
is wrong.
Python also. Python.
Yeah, yeah, we can use Python also. The
Python.
core function in Excel not suitable for analysis. This is also wrong because we can use this function. Okay. Correlation coefficient cannot be computed on continuous variable. This is also wrong because we can use correlation coefficient in continuous variable.
It
Okay,
is
so
same as covariance, right? Correlation coefficients.
no, it is not same as covariance. It is little bit different. Okay, it just tell us about the direct relationship between any two variable. Though I am not very much clear about the covariance, so yeah, I need to study about it. Okay, so for now, you guys got the idea. Okay, we can
I mean,
also. Yeah, Prashant.
so can we also use regression with multivariable? Like,
Yeah, you can use regression also. The thing is, when you use linear regression and then the that coefficient m, the slope, it generally show correlation between two variables. Okay. Okay, you would like to prepare your dataset before analysis. You choose Python Panda profiling library to perform exploratory analysis. Choose the most suitable option among the given. So, what is Panda profiling? Who's going to tell me? Someone? Arey, why so serious?
uh, it will give for it will form the histogram. We can see the outliers, the quartiles, and
Yeah,
So
the
basically, it is
exploratory.
going to give the summary of the data
yeah,
in terms of mean, median.
yeah. So the thing is, when we just perform a Panda profiling and our data is very much neat and clean, then Panda profiling just give us the very surface level analysis of a data. It can give us all the statistics report like the mean, mode, median, variance, covariance, standard deviation, these stuff. Also the outlier and so yeah, it is good. I mean,
IQ
for the
or
start, it is good. Your choice of Panda profiling is not appropriate. Okay, it is saying it does not provide any information about outlier, which is wrong because it can provide about the information about the outlier. I remember it gives you quartile Q1, Q2, Q3. So from it you can easily find outliers. Comic Gen is useful tool to narrating data story using comic. Which of the following is not a function of Comic Gen? Okay, who's gonna give the answer? We discussed about Comic Gen in previous session.
So it creates actually comics for us. We type some data story.
Okay, who's speaking? Daliot?
Yes.
Okay, just tell me the truth. Have you ever used this Comic Gen?
No, sir. I just read about that from Anand sir, right? Maybe.
And what you just answered, can you please repeat your statement? You
I
said
think so.
we
I,
type story and it can generate comic. You are wrong.
no, I say we can type data story, right? Then we can get our.
Okay, let me give you a demonstration. Then you guys can decide. So basically, in the layman language, I think Comic Gen is just a library. You can select your character. You can select your character. Let's say Aryan, Bean, Biden, Genie, D. You can choose anyone. Since we are talking about the youth, so let's take someone from D. Okay, looks good. Now we can choose its posture, angle, straight hair, side hair, sitting hair. It is just generating. It is little bit side. It is little bit sitting. Okay. So the thing is, it is not generating comic. It is not a generative AI. I cannot just type something that I need a person called day in a sitting position in an angry mood. Okay, no, I need to choose it. It's more like a library. It's not some uh, AI type of thing. Okay, cool. So now you guys can see. Okay, so that's how we can use comic gen. And now I can import it. Either I can embed in my HTML or I can just download it as an image from here. I can download it as an image or stuff. Okay, so that's the thing. Now you guys can read and tell me if it is clear or not. Comic gen create comic character. Yeah, you can create a comic character there. I mean, more like you can select a comic character. Comic gen provide option to custom create different comic characters. Yes, we can change the emotion and pose. I just did it. Comic gen can
So,
be,
so,
huh?
why is the first option incorrect?
It is asking which is not a
Because
fun.
it is correct, right?
Yeah,
Okay, which is not. Okay.
not a fun. Okay. Comic gen can be integrated into Google Sheet or Excel. Yeah, there are link and there are image. Okay. You can type your data story and get your comic. That's wrong. This is the wrong because you cannot type. It is not a generative AI. Okay. I hope it is clear. If anyone have any question, you guys can ask. Okay, next question. A very large matrix A has lot of zero entry. Which function of the SciPy library is useful in efficient storage of such a matrix A? Who's gonna give me the answer? When we have a matrix which have lots of zero entry, most of the entries are zero, then what's the name of this matrix?
False matrix.
Sparse matrix. And sparse matrix generally consume a lot of space. That's why we try to shrink it. We try to zip it or make it small. Then we use
Is it CSR?
CSR matrix. Yes, it is CSR matrix. Okay, so you guys can remember S means sparse. So yeah, it's CSR. I don't know full name CSR, but okay, it is a function of SciPy library. And I always say ki just make a notes like this. Just write here kind of library or module, and on the other side just write its function. So it's really important. It's really helpful. Which of the following function and tools are useful in analysis of large data? Okay. When we talk about a graph data network, then which type of tools comes in our mind? Come on, someone. There are two tools which we studied.
Kumu.
One more.
Text blob.
No, text block. Who said text block? Tell your name. Manish?
Shubham Tiwari.
Shubham Tiwari, of course. We just discussed text block is for sentiment analysis. Kumu network and Kumu, and there is one more Scikit network. Okay.
Not network.
Yeah, here is Scikit network. Scikit network is really good for large graphs. Kumu is more like for visualization. Okay, here is cool. Kumu. Kumu is a tool that allows you to, we just discussed, visualization of network or graph. So let's see. Visualization of complex network. Okay. I hope you guys know about Kumu. We have a whole quite nice and long session about Kumu. Which of the following library has function extensively written to extract data from Wikipedia page? Who's gonna give the answer?
Wikipedia.
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 Yeah, Wikipedia is. I hope you guys know about the web scraping. We discussed it like quite a lot of sessions. So we generally use Beautiful Soup to scrape a website. But if we need to scrape Wikipedia, then we have a ready-made scraping tool, ready-made scraping library, Wikipedia. Okay.
Wikimedia is a function, right? Oh, inside.
Wikimedia, no, it is not a function. Wikimedia is just a subsidiary of Wikipedia Foundation.
Okay.
Basically, Wikipedia have lot of things like Wikiversity, Wikicode, Wikibook, Wiki stuff. It all include into Wikimedia Corporation, something like that.
Okay. It's a core. It's not a library.
No, it's not a library. And I never heard about this wiki script, so I don't know if it is real or not. Okay, oh, I just pressed some wrong button. Okay, a dataset provides you has information about country and respective population. You plan to visualize the data in table, but you are unable to do so because map representation is not activate for you to choose. Okay, first thing, can we visualize a map inside table?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, the answer is yes.
Yes.
Yeah, table has some
Yeah.
regular template for countries. So if your data has a proper country name, then table automatically find which country it is talking about, and it's good. It's quite easy. So here is a table. Our table have two column: country and population. Uh, Data type inside country column is string, and data type inside population column is integer. So what may be the potential problem?
So the data type, it is string. It should actually be country region, I guess.
No, no, I don't think so. Country is string.
So G1.
Let's see. Once again, since we don't know the exact answer, so elimination method is quite useful. The provide dataset is incomplete. Of course, how can I decide if dataset is incomplete? I know there are nearly 200 countries in the world, but what if they just provide the 50 countries data? That's fine. I mean, I'm not sure. We also need
No,
latitude.
sir, if some country, I mean,
Mhm.
if some country doesn't have a population value, then that is incomplete.
Yeah, if they just give us some country name and population is not there, then maybe it will cause problem. Okay, we need latitude, longitude. No, only the country name is enough. There might be column type incompatibility issue. It may be a possibility. Let's say we need string in country, and I'm just going to write the integer, then it will cause some problem. The above information provided would not have caused any issue if it is sufficient for map representation. Since it is talking about that there is some problem in map representation, so this option is already invalid. So in my case, I am going to choose either first or either third. Okay, so this question is quite confusing. So it's totally depend on your luck which point you are going to choose. If you are confused in two or more option, I mean, to just choose the only one option which you think that highly probable.
So maybe we have to give provide like latitude and longitude data or not,
It is
like
asking we
in
also
tables.
need latitude longitude. If you're going to use latitude longitude, I think Tabula can work on it. But if you're going to provide the name, there is no need to provide latitude longitude for country. Okay, it is not necessary. Okay, okay, here is helpful to understand the structure or inspect a website before writing a scraping script. You guys know.
Yeah. It is,
So what's the answer?
the inspect when we do inspect
Yeah, we can use inspect element. Okay, and somewhere we also called inspect element as a developer tool.
source or maybe
Yeah.
developer tool.
Right. Yeah, either it's developer tool or inspect element. So just write it somewhere. Inspect element, inspect, developer tool. These three are the kind of same word. Okay. Library has tools to get a web page HTML content into Python. Okay, we are talking about some library which can get all the HTML content into Python. Who's going to give the answer? Someone?
Beautiful. So
Okay, beautiful soup. Okay, someone else? Are you guys agree about this beautiful soup?
Request.
Request.
Someone said request.
I think it's request.
Okay, why not beautiful soup?
Beautiful soup is to parse read the HTML content what we got.
Yes. So the thing is, it is talking about which library can get the web page HTML content into Python. So my concern is, I have a Python notebook or in my IDE. I just type a address and I want all the HTML stuff in my Python. So either I can use URL lib with the help of URL lib open something, or I can use requests by using request.get, but not beautiful soup. Once I have my content inside Python.
So request is like is it a different library that exists, sir? Like,
Yeah, request is independent library.
okay, okay. So like we use in Flask also.
Which
For Flask we
Flask?
import.
Okay, yeah, that's different.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
different.
that's different.
Okay.
So yeah, beautiful soup. We use beautiful soup to parse HTML when we need to beautify HTML and we need to search something inside HTML. Then we use beautiful soup. NumPy is something numerical list of kind of calculator in Python. Request, with the help of request library, we can get all the data from a website HTML data into Python. Get is just
HTML,
a method.
it is like HTML styling, like how it is done.
What?
No, I think so. It's the shape of like HTML5, how it is stored, right? How it is created.
What you are talking about? About request?
Styling of request, styling of HTML file. Maybe it actually see its shape, or it fetches the data. So like
No,
I
no.
don't get the difference between beautiful soap and request.
There is a quite a difference.
Uh,
Have you seen those web scraping sessions video?
no, sir. Actually,
Then you need to watch it because we already discussed it quite a lot. So the thing is, okay, okay, we are going into detail, but okay, let's do it. See, inspect element, and this is you as you guys can see, this is developer tool. Let's make it here. So if I'm gonna see, this is network. If I'm gonna refresh it, if I'm going to refresh it, all this data, which also consists the HTML page, is coming from server to my system. Okay, and this browser is parsing, is working on this data, and it can make it humanly, like for you and me, readable. So the thing is, if I'm going to write a Python code, so which library can bring all this data to my Python code? It is not beautiful soup. It is requests library. Okay. So it is not related to styling. It is more like, okay, just bring all the data from website um, to Python notebook where I am writing my script. Okay.
okay,
Beautiful soup. Once you get the data, then beautiful soup can beautify it, can
okay.
find some specific stuff inside it.
Maybe URL lib. Yeah, we use URL lib for getting data, right? First,
Yeah.
then we use beautiful,
Yeah,
right?
URL lib and request very much have the same function. You can use either of it.
Okay,
And then beautiful soup to pass the HTML code once we after we get it.
Yes, yes. Once we have HTML code inside our system, inside Python notebook, then we can use beautiful soup.
we can
Okay,
manipulate it. Okay, like we
okay.
can search into it.
Type of location can be retrieved using nominating. The answer is true. The answer is true. If you are going to write the latitude and longitude inside nominating, it can give the all the detail about location. We also discussed it yesterday. It can tell you if it is a library, it is a building, university, and stuff. Okay. Which of the following delimiter cannot be used in text to column function in Excel? Okay. Which type of limiter you cannot use? The thing is, you can once you decide delimiter option, then you can choose anything. Even you can use any English alphabet. Okay. So the thing is, you can choose anything as a delimiter. You guys know what is delimiter, right? If you guys don't know, then I insist that you guys better Google it. Okay. This is quite an easy thing. What is the x-axis in autocorrelation plot? Or y-axis? Y-axis in autocorrelation plot. It talk about correlation, then it is always correlation. But let me check. Either it's x or y. It both of the time it's about the correlation.
It has all the features, right? So,
But
like
on the
in correlation, we have all the features on the top and on the right. That is on the x and y respect.
let me check once. It is showing autocorrelation. Okay, I'm not very much sure about this question, so let me write it somewhere. Okay, we will discuss this tomorrow. Though the answer is saying correlation, but I don't know what's the exact answer or how to explain it. So let me take a let me
First of all, what is autocorrelation?
yeah, I'm not clear, bro. I'm not clear about it. I don't know if it is auto correlation, some tool in Excel or some else. So okay, so I just mark this question. I just take a picture and I will discuss it in my tomorrow session or any other day. Okay, and you guys also make a note. Just remember to ask me again. Okay, other question. Which of the following tool cannot be used to anonymizing the data? Okay, we already studied about anonymizing. So can you just any one of you can just take a name of any one tool if you guys remember?
ARX, sir.
ARX, nice. And you,
Faker.
huh?
Faker.
Okay, I
Fake.
don't know about it. I
Fake.
remember Amnesia and ARX. So let's read. Let's check. Anonymetron. It may be a tool. I don't know. ARX.
Sorry.
Okay, this is definitely a tool. Oh,
Power
man.
BI.
Power BI. And we know Power BI. We use Power BI for visualization. So yeah. So quite easy question.
Normalization, like, sir, we can give express data in such a way that we have to somehow manipulate to show someone else. When we show someone else, so then we
Mhm.
do something else, right? So that it will not like we use anonymization like uh, for maybe shortcuts. We use methods like if there is something else like user can't able to get it, right? It's like
Yep.
shortcut, short forms. Is it
It's
that? No?
yeah. I mean, you can see the thing is, let's say if I have a medical data, I have a data from a hospital, but I don't want to reveal the name or address of these people, then I can use any type of anonymization.
Abbreviation.
If you guys remember in Python in foundation, then Sudarshan sir just teaches a code, writing a code, Caesar cipher. When we shift every letter to one or two letter ahead, okay. So that's a very basic level of anonymization. So with the help of these tools, these ready-made tools, so we can just encrypt data in numbers or something. Okay. So yeah, these tools are just ready-made for it. But there are a lot of other technique you can anonymize it by yourself. Just give each name a nickname. Okay. So these are
Yes,
ready-made
sir.
tools. So
Faker, we replace it
yeah,
with some other.
replace. Yes, yes. Okay. For one-time anonymization, static anonymization is sufficient. Is this statement true or false? Now the question is, what is static anonymization? Okay, so let's discuss a little bit about it. I think there is not passive; it is active. So the thing is, when we anonymize our data, so static anonymization is just one time of anonymization. You just anonymize something, and then you forget about it. Meanwhile, we have interactive, okay, not active, interactive anonymization. So here you can anonymize your data again and again and again, and you can recover your original data also. So let's read a little bit about it. Okay. Okay. There are two categories: static anonymization and dynamic anonymization. We can also call dynamic as a um, interactive. The static anonymization, the publisher anonymize the data and publish it. Third party can access the data, but they cannot. No need to. Okay. So the thing is- Okay. So that's the important thing. With interactive anonymization, anonymization is applied dynamically to the result of the query. Okay. So here, once a publisher want to publish the data, they encrypt or they anonymize the data on the source. And meanwhile, here in the interactive, it's like a layer. Okay, here it's like a layer. So here is the original data from the publication, and it's kind of layer which only anonymize the data which you are pulling out. Okay, if you are searching for some data in the original form is original. Okay, but if you are searching for, like, you are looking for my result, Amit, so when the server gonna give you the result, it already, it just anonymize it, it anonymize lot of information. Okay, so there are two type of thing, static and interactive. So let's read our question. For the one time anonymization, this is true because if the publisher is just want to publish their data, it can anonymize it only one time, and then it can publish the data. Anyone can use it. But if it is not static, if it is other type of which we just studied, dynamic or interactive, then our server gonna anonymize it again and again. Let's say Varun is looking for my information, Prashant and Dadyu is also looking for my information. Then server need to anonymize the data, same data again and again 3 times. Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay. If anyone have any doubt, any question, then we can discuss. Okay.
So why is
Sir,
that
what
need
example did you take?
arise?
Okay. One by one. First, ladies first. Okay.
So why will that need arise? That
Okay.
anonymization is required dynamically, or it is one time.
Okay. 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 See, the thing is, let's discuss. First, you guys understand that why do we need to anonymize the data? Are you guys clear about it? We need to anonymize the data.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Just imagine, you guys are searching a lot of things on the Google, but you don't want it to release to everyone. Okay. And WhatsApp also encrypt your message. So yeah, there is a need to anonymize the data. Now let's talk about it. Let's say I'm a researcher and I just write a research paper based on the information of you people. I have access of discourse. I can pull out all the information from you people. And someone, let's say, I don't know what's your name. Let's say Varun. Varun just write, कि I hate TA session and instructor session. I want to show it to my professor, but I don't want to reveal the name of the Varun. Okay, so I need to anonymize it. So what I can do, let's say I have a whole list. I have a list like, say, Varun, Dalyod, Prashant, Radha, Carlton, okay, and we have Mohan. Okay, so and they all just give me some type of information. Okay, so first thing I can do, I can just convert it into a different sheet and I can just give each one a number. This is anonymization. Okay, and I just publish it. First thing. Now I just remove this data, or I can hide this part, and I can circulate this to every professor. This is the first thing. This I can call it static. So the thing is, if you look at here, the thing is I have data. I just anonymize it, and I am publishing it. Okay. Till here, everything is just only I have this information, and it is public. Is it clear? So everyone have, if let's say if you guys are reading this paper, so all you know, if someone is talking about the four, then all you know who is that four person. Maybe you don't know them, but in all of your paper, in all of your copies, four is the same guy. Is it correct? Clear? That's static. Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay. Now let's talk about the interactive. Let's say I have a same copy again, same data again. Copy. Let's see copy paste is working or not. Yeah, it is working. Nice. Okay. So I have the same data again, but it is a quite a large data. I don't want to publish it. I just put it into a data server. I just put it into a data server. Okay. And now someone come and want to know the information. So when this person gonna access the information, this is a request. Let's see, get request. Then this data first get anonymized. Let's say ARX, and then this guy will get a copy of data. Okay. So maybe for this guy, this copy may be gonna look like this: A, B, C, X, Y, Z. These codes are will be different. Okay. Now here comes the second person. Here comes the second person. and second person make the same get request. So what happened once again, this data go through ARX and he will receive another copy. Data is the same, but this time this code may be or may not be different. So that's the interactive analysis.
One doubt I have.
Yeah.
So in the ARX session, it was said that we can export the data
Mhm.
after anonymization is done. Okay, so that means we have
We have
one file only to be shared. So if person one is getting the file, how is that the other person will get some different file? Because it is me who it is like I am making the file, like the final file.
see
So
I
how is
see
it
I
going to be
just I
different?
just pick ARX as an example. I mean I need to say any any anonymization technique. It not ARX only because we use ARX and ARX works like just some sheet, some Google that Excel sheet. Okay, so it may or may not be ARX, but yeah, the technique is first thing we can apply the anonymization just before releasing the data. Second technique, which is interactive, I don't want the whole data. Let's say this is not a paper about this course. This is the Google or Facebook or Instagram user list. Okay, then we are not gonna just first apply the ARX. We are not gonna first anonymize all the data. It's more like I am gonna pull the request. I want request of 3 person, top three. Let's say top three, and then it will pick the top three and it will go through anonymization. Then I will get the data. So the idea is not about the ARX. Idea is let's say leave ARX. Let's say any anonymization technique. Okay. So the only difference is here in the static publisher first anonymize the data then
Got it,
publish
sir.
it. Okay. Is it clear?
Yeah, so the main idea behind it would be that uh, in the back end, the anonymization is different for different people, so that if nothing in common is being shared or a pattern is being understood by them.
In this case, in dynamic anonymization. Okay.
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
but if it is static, once I release this paper, everyone have the same paper. Okay. Then you guys can find some pattern here. I mean, not maybe not find some pattern, but okay, all the
Yes,
these
sort of.
copies will be very much same. But here it may or may not be different. Depends on which type of anonymization technique I am using. Okay, I hope it is
Got it.
clear.
Got it. Thank you.
So it's fine, it's fine. So for the one-time anonymization,
I mean, they're interactive for each query. We get different anonymization. Like the encoding is different, right?
yeah, it's depend on which type of programming I am doing on my anonymizer, which type of anonymizer I am using. It may be same, it may be different. Okay. If you guys study about the cryptography, then you will find there is something called key. So okay, leave it for any other class. We have a variable x which can take the value a b b c c. The first four value of this variable in a data set are c c a a b b a a. The information is represented as below. Okay. Okay, we have some information here. The question is to convert the variable to this format in Python, one can use.
Dummy, or can we use dummy for this?
Yeah,
One hot encoding.
we can either use dummy or we can also use one hot encoding. I hope you guys know about one hot encoding. We discuss it quite a lot. So it's depend on the option, dummy and no one hot encoding. Okay. So yeah, it is dummy. K-mean. Once again, we have K-mean. K-mean is typically influenced by the starting value. Okay, we discussed it yesterday. So which of the function can reduce the impact? So the thing is an init and initialization. We discussed it quite a detail in a yesterday session, so you guys better watch the YouTube video. Okay. And also, I insist to watch the yesterday's YouTube video, which is already on YouTube, revision session video, because it's quite important. The pointer data frame has the column named salary range, which contain the salary detail of 10,000 employee in the basis of medium, high, very high. We are interested in finding out the number of employee in each category Which of the following command can help us? Okay, so who's gonna give the answer? I think you guys can give the answer.
Value counts.
Value.
Value counts.
Yeah, value counts. So the thing is value underscore counts. You better remember that formula. Okay, I have a question. I have a question. If I have df dot salary range dot value counts, will it wrong?
No.
Nice. The reason we discussed it yesterday. Scikit-learn has a decision tree classifier module. Okay, there are four machine learning techniques which are quite important. I repeat, one is linear regression, one is KNN, one is K-mean, and other is decision tree classifier. You guys better study it on your own. Scikit-learn has a decision tree classifier that is useful to building decision tree classifiers. Suppose our data set
So
is
please
imbalanced.
repeat that. Please repeat the
Okay,
modules you said.
decision tree classifier, linear regression, KNN, and K-mean. These four. Decision tree classifier, linear regression, KNN, and K-mean. Okay, so the problem is our data is imbalanced. So what can we do for imbalanced data set?
We can use mode
Smart.
or min max scalar.
No, it is not about the scaling. It is a data set is imbalanced in class. So the thing is, let's say I have data, and data is like yes and no. Let's say yes have only 20%, no has 80%. So what? So my machine will always go with no. There is nothing like machine learning. Whatever you know you are gonna give it, it's always no. Maybe you guys are gonna say, okay, what's the problem, Amit? If my machine is 80% accurate, it's good. Let's suppose if I'm making a machine learning model for the cancer research, then it will say that every person have no cancer. But the problem is this person has cancer. But since my machine learning model is saying it has no cancer, then I will leave this guy without any treatment and he will die soon. Okay. So the problem is class balance is really important. So which type of technique I can use? I can remember two techniques. One technique is stratified sampling. I can just make small chunks of 10 or 20 or 50 sample, and I can compare those chunks. This is called stratified sampling. Second thing, I can apply some kind of weight. If I can see yes type of values are very less than no type of values, then I can simply multiply it by 4 or any constant and it will make it equal. Now my machine can analyze it equally. Okay. So let's see what we can do here. So that's the imbalance in class. So I have two ideas in my mind. Okay, since we are talking about decision tree classifier, so okay, so we are going to apply class weight. Okay, you guys need to remember it. Of course, random state and min sample split is already out. We have only two things: class balance and class weight. So you need to remember this thing I am going to use. Just don't be confused because this is talking about the balance. So no need to choose balance. Okay. I yesterday told you guys to read all these parameters from sklearn library and sklearn documentation page. Okay. So study it. Okay. Who's going to give the answer? This is quite easy. Are you guys there?
Mean absolute error.
Okay. Wait. Harsha, which type of file you are sharing here? This is your local drive file. I mean your system file. You cannot open it here. Okay. Who's going to give the answer? Prashant, you were saying something. Also give me the explanation why. Prashant, am I audible?
Yeah,
Okay, then give me the answer and also the example.
It is mean absolute error.
Okay, I don't know how. So let me write it. It is talking about sum I 1 to 100. Okay, just write it in this manner. Sum I is equal to 1 to 100. Okay, and then it is modulus vi minus v hat modulus vi minus not v yi minus y hat divided by 100. Okay, now you guys can see it. Y hat is my prediction, yi is my actual value, y is my true value. Okay, so this is prediction, this is value. So I can see this is a difference, and then there is a bar, these modulus, which means absolute value, divided by 100. So since I am dividing the number of instance, so it will give me the mean. So yeah, I have mean absolute value. Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay. So first thing, since we are talking about our prediction and actual value, so the difference between prediction and actual value is error. So here I can check mean, absolute error, fine, median. Of course, it is not median. It is median absolute percentage error. Why not percentage? Because in the case of percent, we generally multiply it with 100. Okay. So this is our answer. If you guys have any doubt, you can discuss. Okay, we are interested in fitting ARIMA model. So once again, the same question which we discussed yesterday, you guys need to remember this thing, the formula. Order is equal to lag value, difference, and then a moving average. First lag value, then difference, then moving average. Don't be confused by 041. No, you 041 can be any number. You need to remember this thing. Order is equal to lag value, comma difference, comma moving average. Just write it somewhere. I hope it will be helpful.
So 4 is auto regression here also. Sir.
Hmm?
Auto regression.
Yeah, I just write it down auto regression. We will discuss it tomorrow or maybe my other session because I am not clearly confirmed about auto regression.
But I'm not able to actually understand this question. Sir.
Which question?
This one, ARIMA model.
Okay, basically ARIMA is a tool or a method where we analyze time time series data. Okay, when we have a data which is related to time, when our data is increasing or decreasing or affected by time, then we use ARIMA model. Okay, and the thing is, in the ARIMA model, is very much like we decide a time. Like we don't want to analyze our model on the continuous basis. We want to find, okay, what will happen on the each third day. What about the each week? Then we just decide the lag value. Okay, so it will pick the stuff on the each fourth day. Okay, so yeah, you need to remember it. It is kind of formula. ARIMA order is first the lag value, then difference, then moving average. Okay. Okay, what is pie carrot? Pie carrot is a, you guys know about it. What is pie carrot?
Building models.
Building models, specifically machine learning. Okay. So pie carrot can automatically build machine learning model, not visualizer, not dashboard, machine learning library. Okay. Low code machine learning library. Okay, here is a data cleaning. I remember we were discussing about data cleaning. Which tool we use for data cleaning? We discussed it yesterday. Here, I mean data cleaning is data cleaning and grouping. If we have similar looking word, then
Open refine.
nice, open refine. Okay,
Which one,
separate
sir?
like hmm?
Which one?
uh, there
Which
is
one?
a there is a tool called open refine. So we can use open refine when we have similar data. I was discussing it yesterday. Let's say I have this. Let's say I am collecting the address of all the merchant, and it have UP and UP. Someone wrote Lucknow, comma UP without any dot, and someone just wrote Lucknow with U dot P dot. As a human, we know these both are the same thing, but maybe my Python will consider it as different string. So then there is a tool called OpenRefine, uh, which can analyze it with the help of machine learning algorithm, and which can declare, okay, these both things are same. It is the name of the function is fastset. I used to call it facat. Then Carlton told me that this is fastset. Okay, next question: subjectivity and polarity. We just discussed it. Okay, so who's gonna give the answer? It is talking about the name of the library.
Test.
Text block.
Text block.
Nice, 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 nice,
Text block.
nice. What is this? Text bulb.
So can you repeat that part where it was something you were just explaining about data cleaning?
Okay, data cleaning. We were talking about. Okay, let me give you some demo. We were talking about open refine. Okay, though we discussed it yesterday. See, in the case of open refine, what happened? We have okay, maybe you guys can read it. Maybe not. Okay, maybe not. Okay, leave it. So the thing is, when we have the similar looking, let's say these are some name of the university, and maybe someone gonna write it university as a UNIV univ, or maybe someone makes some spelling mistake here. So the thing is, in Excel, in Python, if I'm gonna write a name of the university or univ, then in the case of Python or in the case of Excel, it both are treated as a different string. If I'm gonna mistake my name AMIT or AMEET, then both are the different string. But OpenRefine is a machine learning module which can understand what is the difference of both words, and then it can group them together. Okay, so we can clean our data. You can read about it a little bit on Google and stuff.
So, like
Yes,
in machine learning, we in machine learning techniques, we also have to design these algorithms, right? How it
yes, yes. Yeah, we
works.
can design it. See, um, I cannot see an example here. Though I remember we just have a session on OpenRefine.
So you were saying that data cleaning library is OpenRefine.
It is not a library. It itself is a tool. You need to download it in your system and then you need to use it. Very much like Excel. Okay.
That's great.
Okay, it is not a, okay. It's not in Python.
No, it's not in Python. It's not in Python, though it's based on some Python. I am not very sure. But yeah, it's a different
And
tool.
what is facet? You were saying it's a library
No, it's a
in
function.
Python.
It's a function inside that OpenRefine. Okay.
What's it?
Function for?
Function for collect to make a group of similar looking word.
Okay.
Okay.
What's the name of that function?
Facet. FACET. Okay. It is explained in the lectures also. You guys can also look at the lecture. I insist that you guys should look all the video content. Okay. Subjectivity score is 0.8. What is the meaning? Okay, who's gonna give me the answer?
Positive.
Positive.
Seriously, man, I'm gonna kick all of you from the session. It is talking about the subjectivity score, not the polarity score.
Okay.
It is opinion.
Opinion.
Yeah, it
Opinion.
is opinion. Nice. Okay, it is more of an opinion type of statement. Now the polarity. Polarity score is negative 5, negative 0.5. What's the meaning?
Now it is negative.
It
What
is
negative?
it is factual.
Bro, it is subjectivity when we talk about factual or view or opinion.
There
When
is
it
no
is
relation between them. Like we
It's of
have.
negative sentiment.
It's a negative sense.
negative sentiment, negative sentiment. Okay.
Negative sign.
Is it clear? If you guys have any doubt, we can discuss. Someone. I think it was Daliod or someone. He was confused. Okay, if you guys are confused, then we can discuss.
Okay, okay. Sir, I think so. I thought there is a relationship between uh, that. Two.
Subjectivity and polarity.
Yes, sir.
No, there is no relation. There is no relation. They both are independent. Okay.
Like polarity and sorry, uh, yeah, subjectivity and score. No, sentiment and scores. Like there is a relationship between them.
That's in ML Azure. That's in ML
Um,
Azure.
Yes.
Okay, not in text block. When we talk about subjectivity and polarity, then we talk about text block. Subjectivity and polarity are the features of text block. Okay,
Okay. Then what is meant by sentiment here?
sentiment means. Do you know Hindi?
Yes.
Wow,
Bhav,
emotion.
feeling, emotions. Yeah, someone is explaining good, good. Yeah, more like feeling, like which kind of bhavna hai. Okay, okay. Now you are working on a piece of code that classifies different type of food in respective groups: citrus, berries, melon, apple, pear, tropical, exotic. Which type of loss function in Keras you are gonna use? Okay, this is interesting. This is important. Who's gonna give the answer?
Cross entropy.
It is class entropy,
See, see the thing. When we talk about
categorical something, multi-class.
yeah, when we talk about the Keras, then the loss function in Keras are cross entropy. And since we are talking about the lots of category, citrus, berries, melon, apple and pear, tropic and exotic, five category. So it's multi-class. Okay, and these are the categories. So I think multi-class or categorical type of thing. So let's see. Binary cross entropy, no, because I am not dividing my data set into binary into two options. So binary is out. And mean square and mean absolute, no, it is not mean square, it is not mean absolute. Because we use these both in regression. When we have regression, linear regression and stuff, then we use mean square error, mean absolute error, percentage error. When we have category type of thing, then we generally use cross entropy in Keras and decision, that confusion matrix, not decision, confusion matrix in their scalar. Okay, when we use knn, k mean, then we use decision, that not decision, sorry, confusion matrix. So here you just need to remember, since we have lot of category, not only two but many, then we are going to use categorical cross entropy. Just write it down somewhere, you need to remember it.
So what did you say about confusion matrix? It is an SKR.
Yeah, when we have when we need to assign some label, when we need to assign some group in scalar, then we use confusion metric. Okay,
Amit, could you please share the link to all these videos that have been recorded?
it's on YouTube. If you are going to search on YouTube and TDS channel, you will find it.
Okay.
Okay, classification report function from the scalar and metric module. Okay, I don't know what they're asking, but okay, there is something, classification report function from the
Yes.
scalar and metric module.
It's for making true false.
True or false, yeah.
Hmm?
Yeah, it
How
gives
many
you
are
the
true?
precision, recall, and
No, they're
accuracy.
asking true or false.
Okay, one by one. Let's first Prashant.
False, positive,
That's confusion matrix. False positive, true negative, true positive, false
Yeah,
negative.
it
That's
gives you
confusion matrix.
precision, recall, accuracy.
Precision, recall, accuracy, F score, support.
But
F1 score.
that's a part of confusion matrix. After making a confusion matrix, we can find all these things: precision, recall, accuracy, and F1 score. Yeah,
Yeah,
Isn't
classification
that
report will
classification
actually give
report?
you all these calculated. The classification report actually takes the confusion metrics as an argument and gives you the precision recall, if I remember right.
no, no.
but but
Confusion matrix is a different thing. It's a different function. Classification code is work on the same data, same labels. So it just gives us the precision, recall, and accuracy. While confusion matrix gives us a true, false, and negative.
Yeah, true positive. Yeah, from that also you can calculate precision and recall manually.
yeah,
Yes, we can do manually. It just gives us that directly.
But classification input means it will be inbuilt. We need not find
see, the
solve
thing
it.
is, when we use
We
sklearn,
don't need.
sklearn can give you directly all these parameters like the recall, precision, and accuracy. But for it, we need to make a confusion matrix. So maybe somewhere background, somewhere behind, sklearn also use make these type of confusion metric where it calculates true negative, true positive, false negative, false positive. But the question is, what is classification report in the sklearn metric module?
True.
True. I don't know what is the meaning of true. So let me search it. So the thing is, for the machine learning module, you guys better go to sklearn.
Yeah, I think it's correct. Metrics is for, yeah.
I am not sure. It is classification report, I think.
It should be.
No, it will come under metrics on module, I think.
Sklearn metric.
I mean, you have to write confusion matrix. Like, sorry,
That,
classification.
that's confusion metric. That's a different thing. But let me search.
No, you write
No, once
classification.
you open the link, you can see all the functions defined in it.
Which okay, yeah. Okay, I am searching for classification report. That's different. That's different. SQL metric classification report. Let's go to the. Okay, so this is the stuff. This is the stuff. Yeah, it is same. Precision, recall, F1, support, accuracy. Okay, fine. It is not giving us the confusion metric, but the text format of all the numbers and parameters. Okay, fine. Now let's go back to our question. Build a decision tree classifier? Of course not. Report the root mean square? No. Run different classification model and compare the result? No. Build a text report displaying the main classification metric? I don't know what is the meaning of this stuff. Classification. What is the classification metric?
Yeah,
The accuracy.
accuracy, F1 score are all the classification metrics.
Okay. You mean all these parameter?
It
Okay,
is
just
classification because there are different classes the numbers have been laid out.
yeah, yeah. Okay. So I hope you guys are very clear. I am not very much clear. I need to study it. Okay, fine. Shall we discuss it a little more, or let's move forward?
You go.
So what
We
is the
can
first
move
option?
forward.
Build the decision tree
Uh,
classifier and trace the accuracy of the classifier. Why it is not correct, sir?
which thing? Decent tree classifier. So the thing is, okay, it is saying this function builds a decent tree classifier, but we don't make a decent tree classifier here.
No, it is not a model, right?
Yeah, it is not a model. Decent tree classifier is a different thing. This is a whole different model. Okay, so it is not making a decent tree classifier. Okay, and of course it is not root mean square and not running different models. So this is the
For
only thing which is
each variable, like it creates different classes of it, displaying main classification metrics. For
I'm
each
not
class of variable or class, it gives us F1 score, accuracy, precision. Right?
can you please rephrase or repeat your question? I'm not able to understand.
Yes, sir. I got it. Like it here. It what it says there, displaying the main classification. Right. It means it is giving for each and every class. Right. Class 0, class 1, class 2.
Mhm.
So like we have target names. So, like, sir, what is meant by now these classes actually? I
uh,
don't get it, sir.
okay.
So it is a target class.
Okay, just what's your name, man? Yeah, some boy who was asking. Is it Dalyod or
Yes, sir. I
okay,
am.
Dalyod, have you completed your MLP or
No, no.
MLT?
I have done read this in BA, sir. Just business
Okay,
analytics.
okay, then yeah, of course you are confused. Okay, so the thing is, let me discuss it. If someone also completed MLT and MLP, then you guys can help me. Okay, so the thing is, let's say, mm, let me take this example. White cube, I predict target name something. How can I show it? Okay, just let's say I have some X and X are some names. Okay, let's say A, B, C, D. and there are some y. These are actual values, these are true values, so let's call them y true. And I'm putting everything in a class 1 2 1 2 3. Okay, I train my model and I am asking my model to predict something, let's say y prediction. And my जो prediction, this model is predicting some value, let's say 1 1 2 1 3. Okay, so now the question is, uh, what is accuracy? Okay, yeah, it is getting very long.
Yeah.
Just search on
Like
YouTube.
it
Just
is okay, okay. It is giving for each and every rows of x, means
yeah,
for every value of x. It is considered a class, right?
yeah.
That's what I got.
Okay, just look here. There are two very main category of dividing two things. There are two main categories of machine learning model. First is, let's say, regression. Okay, and second is kind of classification.
Yes.
Okay, it is not exact. I'm just giving you a very rough idea. So in regression, we know linear regression. So what happened in linear regression? Let's say I have this x-axis, I have this y-axis. You already know about it. These are
Yes.
something, and I am asking what will be the result here. So you can just draw a line and you can say this will be the result here. Okay, you
Yes.
can say this is the result here. This is the first thing. So in the case of regression, what can be the margin of error? Maybe you make this model, but my actual value lies here. So this will be the error. You got it?
Yes.
So we always find these error as either mean absolute error, median absolute error, mean percentage error, mean error, square root error. Okay, these type of word, these mathematical word, because we can find the distance between these 2 points. This is the first thing. Okay, this is one category. So whenever anyone talk about the regression model, linear regression model, then error is always in the term of some percentage error, mean absolute error. This, you got the idea. Is it clear?
Hmm. Yes.
Okay, but other model is classification model. What is the classification model? I have a person, it may be or may not be cancer patient. So I can say just try to understand the scenario. First case, this person is a cancer patient. Let's say this person is already gonna die. One. What I can say? This is actual value, actual thing, and this is my prediction. If this person is already a patient, what can I predict? I can predict either it is not a patient or it is a patient. Correct? Let's say this person not a patient. Then what I can say? I can still say this is a patient or this is not a patient. Correct?
Yes.
So if I am saying this person is not a patient, but actually it is a patient, then it's kind of false positive. Correct? Everyone, it is false positive, right? Okay.
I think false negative.
Oh yeah, maybe false negative. Yeah, yeah, okay. I am showing it is a negative, but it is actually false. So it is false negative. And here I am
So,
saying, I am predicting, oh yeah, this may be a patient and it is actually sick. Then it is
true
true
positive.
positive. I am predicting it as a positive and it is truly a positive. Okay, same goes here. What is this? This is true negative because I am saying this guy is a negative. This guy is not a patient and it is truly not a patient. And here I am saying this guy is a positive, but actually this positive thing is false. Okay, so I can make a matrix. I can make a matrix here. I can put all the actual value here. I can put all the predicted value here. How many possibility for actual value? Either it will be a patient or it will not a patient. How many possibility for the predicted value? Either it's a patient or it is not a patient. Okay. Now, now my prediction can be matched. My prediction can be wrong. My prediction, I am saying right, it is actually wrong. I am saying wrong, it is actually wrong. Okay. So this is a matrix. And since I am taking only one example, so you can see 1100. But if I am having 10 or 1000 of example, then you can see some number here. If I am right for 50 times, then I can write here 50. If I'm wrong for 70 times, I can write 70.
Also, that part I got it, sir. But I am talking about how it do for every type of like classes I am talking about. It is doing this part for every in the like number of elements in the X element. How many elements are in X?
How
This
many
is
elements are in X?
like, I'm talking about like just go to questions. uh, where it is written classes.
Here
Mm,
or here?
yes, here, sir. Like
Okay.
target names, class 0, class 1, class 2. What is this, sir?
Okay, here. So see, here I have only two things. Either it is correct or it is wrong. I have only one case. What if I have a different case? If let's say if we talk about the cancer, so I can say initial stage, I can say terminal level, or I can say stage 2 or stage 3. Okay. Then I think we can create a different metrics, and from those metrics we can find different precision and recall and F1 score for everything. Or is there, I'm not sure, is there some metric which has more than two options? I'm not sure. Okay, but the thing is, once you create this metric, this is called the confusion metric. Once you create this confusion metric, you can find three score on its behalf. Either one is accuracy, one is recall, one is precision, and then you can combine these three score and you can find F1 score.
Yeah, if you have three labels, the confusion matrix will be 3 into 3.
Okay,
So,
if we have how many variable?
like if we have if we have if we have two labels, it is 4 into 4. If we have three labels, it is 3 into 3 matrix, like that.
Okay, okay, okay. I hope Dalio that is clear for you.
Yes, yes. Now,
I know we are not going to we haven't went into mathematics and all this stuff, but okay, fine. For now, I hope it is clear. Maybe some other day we can discuss it after interim exam. Okay, if you are interested. Okay. CSI matrix for the okay. Repeated question. I'm not going to discuss it. Leave it. Google Studio is a tool that can allow you to your theoretical
visualize,
question.
visualize data.
Visualize no, not visualize data. Visualize data, but
Create
in
dashboards.
create dashboard. Okay, of course, creating a dashboard also include visualization of data, but you can visualize data in many manner. You can just create a simple bar chart. It is also visualization, but a specific application of Google Studio is creating dashboard. Yeah, and to be honest, guys, if you don't even heard about Google Studio in your whole life, you can still give the answer. Merge comic gen character into comic. What kind of stupid option is this? Ignore. Edit photograph and video. No. Visualize complex network data. You guys know it is about Como and SK network. You have only
Yes.
one option. Okay.
Is it Google Looker Studio? It's talking about
What?
Looker Studio, sir.
I never heard about this word. Looker Studio.
Google Data Studio.
Yes, sir. It is
The
there.
actual the tool full name is Google Data Studio.
Huh?
Okay.
It is Looker Studio.
Bro, I seriously don't know which type of thing is this. Sounds very fishy. Looker.
Earlier it was Google Studio. Now it known as Looker Studio.
Google Data Studio. Okay, okay.
Yeah. Formerly Google did it. Bro, this logo is sick. This is really cool. Okay, man. Which of the following tab is to use to identify? Okay, who's gonna give the answer? Just answer it fast.
Network.
Nice. Which of the following library used to construct API URL? So the thing is, which library can construct URLs? The answer is URL lib.
You are a
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I am repeating since the very start of this term. Just create something like this, library and function. And seriously, bro, it will save your life. Not today, but at the time of intern. Okay, the final output from the BBC weather location API in the JSON format. The final output from BBC weather location
Yes.
service. Yes.
I think so. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, I remember.
Because API gives us only JSON format, right?
JSON
Yeah,
format.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
BBC weather, Chennai, by Twitter. Anyone from Chennai here? Not you people. Okay, anyone from Chennai here?
Yes,
No.
Amit Sarwan.
Huh? Who? Is this Sarvani?
Uh,
Okay, Sarvani. Yeah. We are gonna meet at Fortune Tower. I hope so. Anyone else?
Not yet.
Okay, man. Yeah, this is JSON stuff. Okay, leave it. Yeah, so the thing is, all the API generally give their form in JSON format. Okay. Which among the following Excel chart is the most suitable for detecting outlier in the data? Who's going to give the answer? Fast, fast, fast.
Candlestick chart.
Box
Box
plot.
and whiskers. Box and whiskers.
Who said candlestick chart? Just tell your name.
Vanchishwaran, sir.
What?
Vanchishwaran.
Okay, it's really hard to pronounce your name, but bro, I'm not sir, I'm Amit. And the second thing, are you work in some stock market?
I have some experience, sir. Yeah.
That's why you are saying candle chart.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So the thing is, candle chart. I don't think that we can find outlier with the help of candle chart.
Yeah, it has the outliers thing, no? It has that.
I I think both are same name. There are three names.
Okay. Okay. For
Yeah, the name is same. Yeah, both are the same thing.
Both are the same thing, yeah. Just that names are like.
wait. Okay. So the answer is box and whisker chart. Sometimes we also use Boylan chart. These two things are different. But you are talking about candle chart. So just for clarity, I think candle chart showed. Okay, I was let me search because I also worked in stock market for a little time. So,
Okay.
but I don't remember using.
Candlestick look like box and whisker, but it is not.
Yeah, there's a difference.
Okay.
This is candle chart, and it just show high and close range. So it is quite different as you can see here. This is the most traffic, and this is different. So this is different from candle chart is different from box and whiskers.
Okay.
Okay.
But it is looking like same, right?
It is looking same, but the problem is it doesn't show about the quartile. Candle chart is specifically for the sales and purchase purpose. It have different application. Though it looks same, but it is perpendicular. It have different. But meanwhile, if you are talking about the box and whisker chart, it has a C. It gives us information about the
Yeah.
quartile.
It gives the first
Yeah.
quarter, second quarter.
Yeah. So this is our median. This is 25% on the minimum side, 25% on the maximum side. When we talk about the uh, outlier, then outlier belongs in this range. We find outlier with the after multiplying. This is our interquartile range Q1 to Q3. We multiply it by 1.5. Then we subtract 1.5 from here, and this area is our outlier. So remember, candle chart is not for outlier detection. There's another chart which we can use for outlier detection. It
Box
is
and
violin. Violin.
Okay.
Sorry, violin plot. I just write violin. Here. It is violin. Median and the quartile. This quartile stuff. It looks fancy, but it is very much similar as this box plot. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, man.
So this violin plot also shows outliers, is it?
Yes. It also shows outlier. Let me open it.
Where it is in the violin plot?
Let me open. Yeah,
It
I
shows
hope it is.
density also. Like
Yeah. See, this is my median. So this is median. You guys can see this is the thickest part, and quartile one, quartile three, interquartile means somewhere here. Beyond it, it is all outlier. So you can see, Colin plot is showing there are some numbers here, but this line ends here, which means this is our upper value, this is our lower value, and beyond this, it is outliers.
Okay.
Like here, beyond this line, this is outlier. Okay. Okay, so box and whisker and also violin. Okay, but not candle. Candle is a different thing.
Okay.
Which among the following feature in Excel enable you to scrape data from website? Okay, who's gonna give the answer, man?
So get data from the website.
No, we are talking about Excel. Yeah, getting data from website. I remember there are one option which is called
Query
get
is there, right, sir?
Yeah, one is get data, second is query. Okay. And please don't call me sir. I'm just a student like you, man. So Amit is fine. Amit is very much fine.
Okay.
Data analysis toolpack, no. Connections, no. Data validation, no. Of course, none of these. Because there are get data and query. Okay.
Yes.
Assume the data provided to you has a column that consists of sales data. Okay, so I can hear some ear. Someone is riding bike or something. Quite disturbance. If you guys can mute yourself. I mean, you can speak, but if you're not speaking, then it's better to mute yourself. Assume the data provided to you has a column that consists of sales data, sales date, not data, sorry, date. You would want to extract the week number from the column for further analysis. Which among the, okay, who's gonna give me the answer? We discussed it yesterday.
Vietnam.
Week number. Oh, okay, so Mohan is here. Mohan and Carlton. They are very silent today. Okay, so week number.
Yeah.
Okay, nice, Mohan. So yeah, we were discussing about week num yesterday, so I just remember week number that Mohan and Carton were quite active. Okay, so yeah, week num with the help
Like,
of
which
week
is
num.
the first day of the week that,
Huh?
like, is we wanted to know how to set the first day of the week.
Yeah. How to set the first date of the week? It's like week num, comma, bracket, cell, comma, number of date, number of day. It's either one or two, then 13, 14, 15, 17. Okay. The data consists of calorie intake, weight, and BMI of the individual. To compute the correlation coefficient between three variables, uh, Excel use data pack. Okay, we need to specify input variable and target variable. Let me start the question. To compute the correlation coefficient between these three variables, do we need to specify the input and target variable? I need
So
to.
we need to specify, but then it is three variables. So we usually go for two.
No. When we talk about correlation, then we can have any number of variable. If it is about linear regression, then we generally use, not generally, we always use two variable. But when it's about the correlation, then we can just apply the correlation matrix. है ना? Correlation matrix just give the I discussed it some previous time. Let's say you have three variable A, B, C. Then it will show you A, B, C, and it will make a matrix like this. Sorry, my bad handwriting. I am just writing on the mouse pad. That trackpad. Okay. So if A is always, since A is totally depend on A, it is one. B is totally depend on B, it is one. C is totally depend on C, it is one. Then you can have this type of correlation. What is the relationship between B and A? It may be 0.5. Then A to B is also 0.5. This matrix is always symmetric. What is the relationship between C and A? It may be minus 2. Actually, it's not 2. Let's say 0.3. Then this will also minus 0.3. Okay. So this is metric. So there is nothing like target variable or input attribute. It just give us the number how they are related to each other. Okay. Okay. Next question. What is the purpose of using find method in Beautiful Soup? Okay, man. Who's gonna give the answer? Array, someone.
Find tags and all.
Last question, bro. Last question. Yes, we need to find something. What is the purpose of find method in Beautiful Soup? To find something. Either we can find tag, either we can find attribute. But mostly we use it for tag. Just read up all the options and tell me if it is clear or not. Is it clear? Array, someone just say yes or no.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yes.
Which of the following is true about the k-mean clustering algorithm? You guys are clear about k-mean clustering algorithm, correct? So just let's look at the options. It is a supervised learning algorithm. The answer is no. We discussed it. And of course, this is the correct. It is sensitive to the initial choice of centroid. We discussed it yesterday in quite detail. So I'm skipping it. Nominatim API can be used to find the type of place. To be honestly, we just see this question earlier in the same question paper with a different words. So what's the answer?
Yeah, true. That is true, I think.
Yeah, that's true. Of course, that's true. We just saw this thing in this question above. A time series with a significant autocorrection at lag 1 implies that. Okay, I'm not sure about it. I'm not sure about it. So I need to. If someone know about this time series stuff, ANIMA model and autocorrelation, then enlighten me. Otherwise, I will give the answer tomorrow or maybe in the next session. Okay, let me take a picture and move towards next question. Okay, once again, text blob stuff. The sentiment analysis function in text blob. Just look at the answer because I don't know what it is asking. Classify text as either positive or negative. Is it correct or not? Also, give me the answer. Why?
Text blob, it is like subjectivity and polarity it checks, right?
Yeah. So I'm not able to understand what is the meaning of classifying text of either positive or negative. In which aspect, on which parameter? This statement is very much confusing.
Okay.
Classifies text into multiple category of sentiment. There are three category of sentiment. I mean, it just give us the it doesn't divide it into category. It just give us the number. Okay, text block we never get some specific category like it is positive, it is negative. Okay, we always get a number from -1 to +1. Okay, meanwhile in ML, Azure ML, we get the specific category of sentiment. It is positive, negative, or neutral. So yeah, calculate the numerical score. Yeah, correct. It gives us the numerical
Sir,
score
sir,
for the
is it varying from -1 to 1 or 0 to 1? Like, one is more in like a personal opinion and 0 it is towards fact.
opposite. Zero is fact,
That
one
is
is
subjectivity, not.
that's
Subjective and polarity.
yeah.
So polarity is -1 to 1 and subjectivity is 0 to 1.
Uh, yes. Is it clear? Someone was asking. Is it
Yeah,
clear?
yeah, yeah. That is clear, sir. Thank you.
Is it really clear?
Yeah, yeah,
Don't.
yeah.
I mean, you guys can ask. Okay, and no need to call me sir. Seriously, bro.
Oh, so sorry. I'm so sorry. Amit.
No
Yeah.
need to be sorry, Ari. Come
Thank
on,
you,
man.
Amit.
Yes. I was just why so formal, man. I'm also a student, so yeah, we can chill here. Wait, no chilling. This session is recorded. Okay, we can chill after. From the below option, identify the correct one to the provide explanation of the file. ये क्या है यार? From the below option, identify the correct one that provides explanation of the file structure in table view, worksheet, dashboard, story. Okay. Okay. In table view, we have this stuff. In table view, we have worksheet, we have dashboard, and we have story. We need to match which is the suitable option for which number. So what is worksheet, what is dashboard, and what is the story? We need to match it.
Story is A option, sir. Contains a sequence of worksheets or dashboard that together work in finish.
Yeah. See, the first thing is okay.
Worksheet contains single view along the shells, legends, and data frame.
1 to B, 2 to C, and 3 to A.
Okay, one is worksheet, which is about the single view with self, legend, and data pane. Okay, then we have dashboard. What is a dashboard? It is kind of
It's a
collection of
collection of dash worksheet.
multiple worksheet. And then we have story. The story is the kind of sequence of worksheet or dashboard. So you guys can see first we have worksheet. Combination of worksheet is dashboard, and combination of both is kind of a story. Let's see. Yeah, yeah, it's right. Fine. Just read it or write it or take a screenshot or something. You need to remember it. Identify the type of join used below. Okay.
Intersect.
Intersect. Nice. The thing is, the problem is this question is from DBMS stuff. How many of you completed DBMS? Two or three at least. Database management stuff. Array, don't ping, bro. I cannot read. Okay, let me read. Let me check. Someone is raising hand or something. Huh? Oh, the youth. Okay, the youth completed. Okay, let me check question. Doing this term nice. How many questions? 60. In week 3 lecture is there. Okay, something is there. Access denied for yesterday's sessions. Why so? Oh, yeah. Okay, who is this? Ishika. What's the problem, man? Access denied for yesterday's session?
Yes, I tried and it said access denied. I have put up the request.
I don't think so. All you, matlab, nearly most of these people are here. Okay, someone was asking about this. Just okay. For the yesterday session, you guys can
For
use.
me, it's also access denied. It's
Why so? I don't know why so.
now I
Bro, just look at it. 1.1K views, man. Okay, you guys can check this. Yesterday session was really good, important. Okay, here inner join. You guys can see this is clearly inner join. Okay, so yeah, intersect, which is inner join. Outer left, inner right. Uh, anyone want to discuss all these type of join? Anyone? Or just Google it, just search, look for it. I don't think it is there in syllabus now, but you guys can discuss if you want. Okay, let me give you some example.
How many more questions are left?
I don't know, but I can see you guys are clearly bored. I don't know, I think there are 60 questions, so maybe we are just halfway. Okay, let's do one thing. 10, 15. Let's study 4 or 8 more minutes, then I will end the session. Okay, we will discuss remaining question tomorrow. Do I have a session tomorrow? Let me check.
Yeah, there is 8 to 10.
8 to 10. Yeah, then it's my session. Okay. Which attribute does not belong to the category of data while categorizing data based on specific of the disclosure risk from which its data set is to be protected? I am not able to understand the question. Which attribute does not belong to the category of data while categorizing data based on specific of the disclosure risk from which a data set is to be protected? I am not clear. Wait. Let me take a picture of these questions. Now I have 4 questions which we will discuss tomorrow. It is about a non-identifying attribute. I don't know about this question. I will discuss this tomorrow. Okay. Next. One of the methods of removing outlier in continuous data is. I remember only one method, which is analysis of interquartile range. So let's look here. Okay, IQR. IQR means interquartile range analysis. I don't know what is this stuff, EQR or OQR. So yeah, we have only one thing, IQR analysis. Okay. You decide to encode a categorical variable using one hot encoding. What happened to your data frame when it is done?
It becomes a binary data.
Ha ha ha. It becomes,
It becomes a binary data. That's what it said.
yeah. Yeah, it becomes a binary data, and also the column will increase. You guys know the reason. Okay, now I have an interesting question. Let's say I have a data. Okay, I don't know who's going to give the answer, but okay, let's say name and class. And name is, let's say, Amit, Varun, Carton, and Sarvani. Okay, and all are the class 0, class 1, class 1, class 0. Okay, if I'm going to apply one hot encoding, then how many column will be there in my new data set? In my new data set, how many columns will be there? And what will be
Two.
the name of the column?
One.
One. Who said one?
6.
Six. Who said six?
three.
Three. Who said? Okay, let me tell you. I don't know why one, but one is wrong. I don't know why six, because
Class
six.
underscore one.
Huh? Why
class
not?
underscore 1 or 1 underscore class.
Oh, okay. Okay. Someone said 3. From the guy who said 3, I want answer. What will be the name of the first column?
First
It will be
column is
name.
name.
It will be name. Okay.
Name.
It will be name. Okay. Then after applying one hot encoding in class, I will have two column, which is class underscore 0
0 and plus
and
1.
yeah, class underscore 1. So the thing is A V C S. It will become, since it is 0 and A is 0, so it will be 1 and 0. It will be 0 and 1, 0 and 1, and it will be 1 and 0. Clear? Okay, so yeah. So in one hot encoding, our matrix we number of column will increase, and also it becomes kind of binary. Okay, and just look at this option. Number of rows will increase, man. This kind of options are, even if someone don't know what one hot encoding, you can still guess it. Table in Excel is the quick way to summarize your data. I don't know.
Pivot.
Is it pivot table, sir?
Yeah, pivot table, because that's the most popular table in Excel. In pivot table, look at the other options: pilot table, summarize table. Pivot table is really good for summarizing data and find the connection between two different variable or many different variables. Provided below is an incomplete code snippet that enable you to compute distance between two locations. Uh, Nominative stuff. Just discuss it. When we use nominative, then there is a module called distance. So we generally use geopy dot distance, then location and location two. Yeah, this geopy dot distance location one and location two. Okay, let's discuss it a little bit. Let's say we have two location number one and location number two. Okay, and we are writing this name or this kind of function here, and one line is missing. So ignore this code. This code is not useful. Just look here. What is the meaning? How I can apply elimination method? First thing, I need to import a library or a module which is geopy. But geopy is not sufficient. Inside geopy, there is a sub module which is called distance. Okay, so geopy is a main library or main module. Inside it, there is a sub library or sub module which is distance. And then I need to apply the function which is distance function. That's why geopy dot distance. Then I need to give the location one and location two. This is optional stuff. If I want in kilometer, then kilometer. If I want in miles, then mi. Since we are talking about the kilometer, so it's kilometer. So don't be confused. It is just a library. It's submodule, then the function. Okay. Sometimes we need to remember this stuff.
Dot game will give the distance in kilometer, right?
Yeah.
We can change the unit also.
Yeah, we can change the unit. Now we have this question HTML snippet about the maximum weather or high weather or low weather, or high temperature or low temperature. I remember we discussed it quite long back. You guys can do it on your own. If not, then okay, we can discuss. Right, Prashant? We discussed it. Hai na? I remember Prashant was there.
Yes, we discussed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys can work on it. If no not clear, then we can discuss. No problem. Okay, it's 10:14. I'm stopping scrolling this question paper now. Okay,
I think only few questions.
I think there are quite a lot of questions left, a few questions left. But okay, let's stop it, man. Okay, if you guys have any conceptual doubt, if you guys have something to ask, then you can ask later.
Sir, I have a general question.
Okay, nice. Can you please repeat?
Sir, I have a general question.
Okay, if it is not related to subject or something, then let me close the recording, then we can discuss. Okay, let me close the recording.